What's going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new, highly debatable, super informative, and thoroughly researched topic here on this channel. Now, in today's video, as you may have already read by the title, we're going to talk all about whether or not you should start a secondary YouTube channel or continue posting to your main channel. Now, guys, this is a big debate, a big question, something that I've been seeing pop up and people talk about a lot more frequently lately, and it's been a debate that I have had for a while now. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I thought I should compile this video and share all of my knowledge with you guys, because I know there's people out there who are struggling and battling between this question as well. Especially if you're a small channel, new to YouTube, this could be something that you are really interested on and wondering yourself. Now, before I get into the meat of this video, I do want to kind of preface this video by talking about why somebody would think they need to start another channel. Well, guys, I'll use me for a great example. I came onto the YouTube platform talking all about the Amazon Influencer Program. But over time, my content is diversifying, my content is switching up, and I am now starting to talk about a lot of different things. So a lot of my audience that came to my channel for the Amazon Influencer Program is no longer engaging and liking the type of content that I'm now creating and now I'm moving towards. So sometimes when this happens, people suggest starting a different YouTube channel or a secondary channel because then the audience knows exactly why they're going to that channel. They know they're going for motivational talks, or they know they're going for financial freedom, or they know they're going for the Amazon Influencer Program. But it's also real debatable if, keeping one channel and posting all these different kinds of content is good as well, because now you're bringing all these different communities, all these different audiences to your channel in hopes to grow it. So there's two different lenses you can look at this, two different ways that you can look at this problem. And I think that's why this question is so hard to answer, because there's truly not a right or wrong answer. However, in today's video, I am going to break down all the pros and cons of starting a secondary channel and all the pros and cons about keeping one main channel. But I do have to say that there's not going to be a one-size-fits-all or a one answer to everybody. Every YouTube channel is different, every person is different, every niche is different, and all the types of content we create is going to be different. So the results are going to vary, the answer for you is going to vary, and this is one of those where it's very tough to figure out and navigate because there's no right or wrong answer. So like I said, I have struggled with this as well. I'm still struggling with it, and at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you guys what my thoughts are and what I'm going to do, my answer to this question, and how I'm going to proceed in the future of my YouTube channel. But before we get there, guys, let's dive deep into the meat of this video, which is the pros and cons of both starting a secondary channel and keeping one main channel. So let's get into it. First off, I want to start with starting a secondary YouTube channel. Some of the pros about starting a secondary YouTube channel is that this channel is going to be more niche focused. You're probably already going to be in YouTube creating content, and you know what kind of content you enjoy making. You know what kind of content comes easy, comes natural to you, and you kind of have this thought on what that niche is going to be. So starting a secondary channel, that channel is going to be extremely focused. You're going to be able to attract an exact type of person, a very specific audience, and therefore branding is going to be easier. Creating the content is going to be easier. And growing could possibly be easier because it is so focused. Now with that, you're also going to be favorited by the algorithm. YouTube algorithm is going to know exactly who to show your content to because it is so niche. They're going to get it in front of the right audience, the right faces, and like I said, your growth could happen a lot quicker when you do this. Now, one of the other pros that I have about, starting a secondary channel is that you're going to be so focused on your content strategy because it's so simple. It's simple, it's straightforward, you know who you're making content for, you know who you want to get this content in front of, and it's a topic that you enjoy. So it's super easy to create content, branding, everything is going to flow. So those are some of the pros of starting a secondary channel. Now moving on to some of the cons of starting a secondary channel. This is where I feel like a lot of these cons kind of outweigh the pros. Now, one of the first cons I want to talk about is when you branch off and start this secondary YouTube channel, it's going to pull some of your audience away from your main channel to take them over to your secondary channel that's more niche focused on a specific topic. Now these people are no longer coming to your main channel to watch. They're going to break off, follow your secondary channel, and so therefore you're splitting your audience. I hate that about starting a secondary channel, but that is actually a big thing and is what's probably going to happen. Now the next con that I want to talk about is increasing your workload. This is huge because controlling one YouTube channel, creating content, scheduling, posting for one YouTube channel is a lot. So to think about adding in a second channel, having to post, create, and schedule for that channel as well, sounds kind of overwhelming and could be a quick way to get burnt out. Now, the third con that I want to talk about is by starting a secondary channel, you're going to have to work towards monetization all over again. If your main channel is already monetized, that's a huge bonus for you. You can keep posting on that channel and start making money. But if you branch off to start a secondary YouTube channel, you're going to have to get to monetization all over again, and who knows how long that's going to take. So those are some of the pros and cons about starting a secondary YouTube channel. Like I said, I can totally see how it might be beneficial to certain people, but my honest opinion on starting a secondary YouTube channel is that if you're still a very small YouTuber, I'm talking less than like 20,000 subscribers, and if you're somebody like me who talks about a lot of different things, who's continuously changing and growing and trying different areas out in life, if you think about starting a secondary YouTube channel for everything that you're doing, you're going to have so many different YouTube channels. So I think you really have to focus and practice and learn your one main channel. And as you grow over time, then you can really figure out what's worth starting a secondary YouTube channel over. I think it would be silly for me to start a secondary YouTube channel over my car talks, a secondary YouTube channel over my Amazon influencer journey, a second channel over my Turo journey. If I start a secondary channel over all of these different topics, I would have so many YouTube channels to control that I'm probably just going to fall off the face of the earth, stop posting, and never do YouTube ever again. It's just going to feel like way too much work, and it's like a work overload, right? So in that sense, I just don't think it's always worth it, especially as somebody small, still learning and experimenting with things, unless you have a very good topic, something that's nobody else is talking about on YouTube, something that you know and you feel in your heart is going to be worth it. I just don't think starting a secondary YouTube channel is fully worth it. Now, let's move on to keeping one main channel and talking about the pros and cons of that. All right, you guys, moving on to the pros and cons of having just one diverse YouTube channel. Now, the first pro that I want to talk about is if you have a YouTube channel where you talk about a variety of different topics, it's not extremely niche focused, and you have a lot of different kinds of content on your channel, this is a pro because essentially you're attracting all different types of audiences. You're able to pull people in, people that like, for me, the Amazon Influencer Program, people that like Turo, people that need motivation, people that like financial freedom. All of these people are coming to my channel because I have different types of content for all of them. So in a way, I do feel like that can be a benefit to helping your channel grow and why I'm considering it a pro. Another pro that I want to talk about is just the growth of your channel. By appealing to all of these different audiences, you're able to create content that, people are liking, people are sharing, people are commenting on. Yes, it might be all different types of people based off of the topic of the video, but all in all, you're still going to get growth, you're still getting viewers, you're still getting engagement, you're still getting good analytics. And so to me, I think this is a bonus and it's a good pro. It's a good problem to have. Another pro for having just one YouTube channel is that it's super easy to manage. You don't have to toggle between different channels. You don't have to worry about which channel's monetized, which one's not, how many subscribers does this one have, what's my posting and uploading schedule on this channel versus this channel. No, everything is just simple, one channel, and that's where all your focus goes. Now, moving on to some of the cons of having just one YouTube channel is that this does hurt the YouTube analytics. Posting a bunch of different videos on a bunch of different topics gets YouTube a little bit confused. YouTube doesn't know the type of person to put your content in front of. So, therefore, you are going to have some videos that have lower engagement because of this simple fact. If YouTube puts the same video that they put in front of Amazon influencers, and they go ahead and put your Turo video in front of them, it's not going to have as much engagement as the Amazon influencer video because it's put in front of the wrong audience. So that's one huge struggle with having one YouTube channel that has a bunch of different types of content. Another con about having just one channel that's all over the place is confusing branding. Whenever your audience doesn't know what your channel is talking about or why they're subscribing to your channel, that can cause a lot of confusion and ultimately lead to the person not subscribing to your channel because they are unsure. They don't know what they're going to be getting out of following your channel. For instance, a lot of people will follow a fishing channel, a hunting channel, because that's what they talk about and that's what they're interested in. If that fishing or hunting channel started talking about something completely different, people are going to get confused and people are most likely going to unfollow. So that is a huge con about having just one channel. So my ultimate thoughts about having just one channel is that if you are talking about topics that are similar to each other, I think you can make it work. For instance, my channel is about the Amazon influencer program. I threw some Turo stuff in there, some side hustle stuff in there, some financial freedom and motivational stuff. And I truly do believe that they're all closely related, that I can make it work. However, if you were a fishing or hunting channel, and then you started talking about like home remodeling, interior designing, or fashion, that might not work because you are extremely all over the place, and that's very confusing. So that's just my opinion on both of these, and those are the pros and cons that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, if you have made it this far in the video, first off, thank you so very much. Please smash the like button down below. But I want to tell you my thoughts. A lot of people came to me on my last video telling me that I should start a new YouTube channel. And I have thought about it. Trust me, I have thought about it so much. But like I mentioned earlier, I think I'm too small of a channel and I think I'm too all over the place to focus on one specific thing and start a secondary channel. For now, I love that my channel is diverse. I love that I can talk about a variety of different things on my channel because I feel like I'm introducing you guys to different things that you may not be familiar with. A lot of my Amazon influencer people may have not known about Turo, and vice versa. And now that I'm talking about motivation and financial freedom and documenting journeys that I'm going down, I think that this is very personable. I think this can make me very relatable to other people, expressing how I feel about going through a divorce, learning how to be alone, and all the dark and sad moments that I have had are something that a lot of people can relate to. So all in all, this channel is about me. It's about Mercedes. And I'm able to show you guys my life, which is so different than anybody else on YouTube. Nobody is going to have the same life as you, the same experiences, the same hobbies, the same career, the same vision and mentality as you. So my YouTube channel is very specific. It's very niche focused because it's different, and that's my outlook on my channel. Now, I do have some ideas on some other channels that I would like to start in the future, but it has nothing to do with the topics that I'm talking about today. And that's why I think I could start a second channel around those. Now, everything that I talk about on my channel currently, I think fits, I think it's working for me, and I'm going to continue trying to grow this channel as much as I can. I'm passionate about it, I love it, and I'm always looking for different things to talk about and be open, honest, and transparent with you guys. My life is forever changing, like many of y'all's. And so I want to continue showing everything that I do, different journeys and hobbies that I pick up, and I want to document that for you guys. At the end of the day, I hope you guys are coming to my channel because you love the person that I am, you like the kind of content I create, regardless if it's about the Amazon influencer program or Turo or anything like that. So guys, that is my thoughts. I hope this video helps you in some way because I know this is kind of tough waters to navigate and very challenging to think about. So you're not alone. I have thought about this question a lot, and these are my thoughts. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We are going to do amazing things together, and I still stand by that. So guys, have fun, enjoy yourselves, be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!